And we're live. Let me know, audience, if you can hear me. Do some sound checks here. I am here tonight for our 4th annual Modathon. We're kicking it off tonight. And as you can see, we're joined by a cast of characters on screen in digital form. But they're also here in voice. And as soon as I get confirmation that the audience can hear me, we will introduce you guys. But we are going to raise some money for the Alzheimer's Association tonight. So this year, we once again have Mr. Wes Johnson. They can hear us loud and clear, so please chime in.
Hi, guys.
You guys, let's see if you can hear Wes. We'll do a sound check here. And we're also joined by the Fallout TV show's Davey, a.k.a. my friend Lear Leary. Welcome, sir.
Good evening. Hello. This is a microphone test. In the beginning, there was a turtle, and on the back of the turtle, there was a woman. Can you hear me?
Let's see if they can hear you. So yeah, I'm excited to do this with you guys tonight. Hopefully, we raise a bunch of money, help out the Alzheimer's Association, and have a heck of a lot of fun because this mod project has become kind of legendary with how goofy we get with it. So
for funds every time is wonderful.
Yeah, for sure. So let us know if you guys can hear Wes and Lear, and if not, I will tinker with my settings before we get started.
Hi, everybody. I'm the new guy, so if you can hear me, that would be great. And also hold my hand because I'm a little nervous. Okay?
I think they'll be gentle. I think you'll be right. Okay, let's see here. Let me pop out chat, make sure I can see them on screen all the time.
I see lots of hellos. Misspelled words in the chat, so I'm in there. I love the backdrop you've got with all the characters.
Yeah,
the vault.
We've even got we got Clark showing up this year, and I made Lear a little guy over there. So
I can't see that screen.
You have to watch. You have to see it on the YouTube channel
on chat.
Chat.
Okay, they say they can hear you guys, so I think we're in good shape. So yeah, all right. Well then, you know, why don't we kick this off? Let's talk a little bit about the charity because that is the real reason we're doing all this. So the Alzheimer's Association is near and dear.
Competitors don't want you to know.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry guys. I just clicked on.
It's okay if you mute it on the YouTube, and then we can hear each other here. We're going maximum crab right now.
Oh, maximum crab. Oh, we're gonna have to
maximum crabs.
They need some crabs. Oh, we got an immediate donation. Thank you guys for the super chat there. FYI, I am said there is a Tiltify link on the screen. You can use the QR code, or if you go to simsettlements.com/charity, which should be linked in the description, unless I totally screwed the pooch on my job. You can go ahead and donate there, and we will have some polls up in a few minutes so that you guys can help us pick the kind of mod we're making. But I want to start off by letting Wes have the floor, talk a bit about this really important mission that we got going on. Why we get together every year for Voiceapalooza.
Well, this is our first big panel this year with Voiceapalooza, and it's been so much fun doing this with you, King, and the Sim Settlements every year. Such a wonderful group of modders and devs putting things together, and the world is taking notice, and it's been fun, really fun doing these things, and it's raised a lot of money for people who are affected by Alzheimer's disease, and that's why we're here. We're raising money for the Alzheimer's Association. I've had people that I've loved. My mother, my grandmother passed due to Alzheimer's and dementia. My aunt is currently going through it right now. And there's so many families out there that their worlds are just being destroyed because those they love are slipping away from them before they're even gone. And the Alzheimer's Association has made it so much easier than it's been in the past. I wish I knew about them when I was going through this. You can go to alz.org and go to their 1-800 number 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and find somebody who knows exactly what you're going through, who can help you and who can get you the proper guidance. And sometimes in the middle of the night when things are tough and you're going through some devastating times, it's good to know that there's somebody there for you. Also, they're working towards research, and in this time when a lot of people are losing funding and money's being taken away and we seem to be going through dark times, they're bringing the light, and you guys are bringing the light because your funds have allowed the research to continue, which has brought really new medications that are allowing people to stay who they are longer, to keep their memories, to keep their lives. And we've even come up with new testing this year that will get people in the very earliest of stages. We're trying to get it, we're using this thing called ASAP, trying to reach out to Medicare to get them to cover the testing. Because if they can cover that testing and we get the medications to people, it adds years to their lives. And that's what we're doing. We're working for research. We're working to promote getting the medications to people. We're working to help families who are going through the worst times in their life. And we're doing it through having a little fun, through something that we love. And that's what doing what you love to end ALZ is all about. And together, we're gonna drop the gloves on this, and we're gonna take it out. And I can't thank all of you enough.
Well said. Yeah, we cannot wait to see Alzheimer's dying. That is a terrifying, terrifying disease. My kid's great grandmother is kind of going through some tangential stuff, and seeing her forgetting things and stuff is really, really devastating to watch.
And definitely get in touch with them right away, because there may be at this point, still in the early stages, a way to slow that down.
I guess it's time to try and raise some money. Let's see what we can do here. So Lear's new here, so we gotta teach him how we're gonna go here. So the first thing we're gonna do here is I have put a poll up on stream that everybody can see. If you were to scan, you don't have to do this, Lear, but everybody watching, if you scan that QR code or go to simsettlements.com/charity, when you go to check out with your donation, you should have the option to answer to this poll. And we're going to do about 10 of these polls tonight. And you are going to guide us in creating a Fallout 4 mod, which we are going to give away for free next month. So the way this will work is each dollar counts as a vote, and in each of these categories, whichever has the most dollars raised, that's what we're going to do. And then tomorrow, our team will get to work planning out a full quest line, a companion, a dungeon, weapon, armor, and a player home. And then we will start preparing those. And on the 22nd, Wes, Lear, and Jan Johns will be joining us to record their voices. They'll do that all live on camera, so you guys can see how the sausage is made. And then you guys will all join the All of Us modders on the 27th and 28th, where we will do a 40-hour nonstop modathon and actually build this thing into the game. And then we'll reveal it to you guys at the beginning of July, and it'll be a lot of fun. So first poll is up now. So the first thing we're going to vote on is, what is the story going to be? What's the story going to be? So we're going to go high level. What kind of quest line is it going to be? Is it going to be a mystery, an action, a comedy, a drama, a romance, or we threw in a wild card here, writer's choice? So the writer is Sir Rick, Richard in our community. You two have both met him now. He's well known for his writer's prowess. So I think the audience might want to just let him choose. But he's also going to be joined by a guy who goes by Pignus online, who's very big in the Fallout 4 scene. So the two of them are going to write us a big old story and a companion. And they'll have about 10 days to do the whole thing. So a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah, but they've done a great job in the past. I mean, the past two mods have been just really fun, delightful. People have loved playing them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So where do we? So Lear, where do you think we should go story wise? What are your favorite genres there?
Oh my goodness! I'm just looking. Am I looking at the right picture here? It almost looks like my room down in Vault 32. The little coffee table and the chairs. Is that my character over on the left hand? Oh,
that's you. Yeah. We got a surprise guest. Jan, yes. Welcome.
Hey.
Jan Johns, yay!
Good to see you again.
Sorry. I was just trying to get a load started for laundry.
All good. Thank you for joining us. Jan is going to be our third character in this quest we are building right now. So thanks for joining us. So this is something we do a couple weeks before the charity to let the audience decide what we're building. So we told you about how this thing works, how we're going to build this crazy, basically a little mini DLC in 2 days. Well, we got to prepare for it first. So we're just hanging out, having some fun. You guys, Lear and Wes are kind of talk to the audience a bit while I play chair guy here and make sure the polls stay on the rails.
Well, so far we've got $1 for writer's choice, $5 for romance. Can we mix two of them, like have it be a a mystery romance, like I'm in love, but I don't know with who.
Absolutely. If all
Or
the
what?
ties, if we get ties, we have to do all of them. So,
Ooh.
all right, let me get who was that gave us our first romance donation? It was anonymous. Anonymous donated toward romance. All right, fair.
That's also called stalking. Anonymous romance
Anonymous
is called
romance.
stalking.
I like Anne. Anonymous. I have to welcome Jan to the show here with a quote from Shakespeare.
Oh.
Okay.
Now heaven walks on earth. There she is.
Oh.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
I think we're leaning more towards romance already.
Yeah.
No, goodness gracious. No.
Oh, we got another.
It never worked in the bars anyway, so. Especially in New York. Why do you talk like that? Jeez.
What's with this guy Shakespeare over here? Huh?
Kez Daddy with another $10 pushing us toward romance.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Chasing the echoes with $2 on Writer's Choice. So we've got our two-way start here. So so we started to say before you got on, Jan, Lear, what is your preference of story type? If you're choosing whatever media, TV, movie, whatever, do you like mysteries, action, comedy, drama, romance? What's your go-to?
My first reaction was mystery. I think I would like that, and it's also open-ended and loose. Romance is, well, at least in my case, is usually only two people.
Oh, did you just get mystery? Just got $3.
Oh, fantastic!
Oh.
From Anonymous. All right.
Action comedy. There can always be a little bit of comic relief in a mystery. And what was there drama in there?
There was drama in there, yeah.
There's drama.
Yeah.
But what's more dramatic than irradiated love?
Oh yeah! I think with Fallout you always get a little comedy no matter what you do.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much our job down in the vault. It's just a relief valve. All the mayhem is going on in the surface, and then they come down to us, and we're worried about direction and.
It's all fun and games till somebody disappears, Lear.
Yeah. Well, where's Woody? I have no idea.
Let's see. We got another $3 for mystery from Anonymous, $1 from Blade Killer for mystery, and Evan drops $10 for Writer's Choice. So Writer's Choice and Romance are neck and neck right now. Yeah, I think the folks love Sarek. He is a very good writer.
He was a wonderful dinner companion too before the Wasteland Jamboree, and thank you, my friend. It was so wonderful to hang out with you and have dinner with you, and we all owe you a dinner somewhere.
Yeah, we do.
Fantastic,
dude. Like a shout out to those gigantic burritos. I've never seen so much food.
They were dirigibles.
They do not mess around in West Virginia.
No, it's amazing. Yes.
Oh yeah!
All right, who do we got here? We got another $10 donation from Scuzz1204, also for mystery. Mystery is now in the lead at $24.
Wow!
Unexpected turn of events there.
Like a Canucks bang again. She always gets all the Canadians. Doggone it.
They're so
also the
polite.
secretary for Nick Valentine, so she knows a mystery or two.
That's true.
That's
true.
Indeed. Jan, what's your go-to on those choices? What would you lean toward?
Well, did you say like dark comedy at all? Because I guess Fallout will always lean in like a dark
pretty dark.
comedy. Yeah, I do love a funny in the middle of unfunny. Or,
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Girl, you're all about the dark humor.
I am. That is true.
Oh, we got some more donations. Oscar N1N7 donated $10 for mystery. Oscar was actually our guest writer last year. He helped out Sarek and wrote the companion character. Sonic Phil with $5 on drama, and Samitz coming in with $10 on Writer's Choice, which puts us $1 difference between mystery and Writer's Choice.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah. What usually happens when we get in these situations is people force a tie because they want to make it harder for us. So,
And just like with most situations, you give it a little time and the romance cools.
Zuzo at $10 toward mystery. Thank you, Zuzo. Appreciate you. All right, Wes, you're up. What is your go-to if you got to choose on this poll? Where would you lean toward?
I don't know. I mean, the romance was kind of a funny thing. I mean, because it would be dark and it would be funny, and it would also be in the middle of the wasteland. I'd wonder what wasteland love would be all about, you know? Unless, of course, it's like a farmer and going, man, I
No.
just love that.
No, no.
Yeah, because you got whatever the story is. So like, if you guys will be voicing the characters in this. So if it ends up romance, I guess we have to have a love triangle.
If it's
Oh, yeah.
animal romance, could I be like the goat? Like, oh, what you say? You love me? Oh, you really love me?
I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 did make animal love pretty mainstream. So
I love my horse. Figuratively or literally?
It's okay to love your horse, just not to love your horse.
Your horse.
Matt W with $10 toward romance, and Anonymous $25 toward romance. All right, well we're starting to convince them on the romance.
I
People
love
are
that.
getting excited about this.
Great.
Yeah.
Anonymous with the S in it. Is she Greek or Lithuanian?
And the funny thing is, everybody's going to be like recording at separate times, so there'll be these things where you're like kissing your own hand somewhere on a microphone.
You guys will actually, we've got you scheduled to go back to back to back, so there'll probably be like little bits of overlap. And of course, if you all want to hang around while the others are recording, you're welcome to. But you all got busy lives. In fact, Jan, you're joining us on your anniversary. That is too awesome of you. So please say thank you to your husband for us.
Yeah, he's cool. You know, he said this is fine. This one's cool. This okay.
I'm a Jane fan, but I'm also a Dan fan.
Oh, I'm a Dan fan too.
I am
He's
also
a good
Dan
guy.
fan. He was very cool.
Yeah,
We met him, right? He was at the.
yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah. That was him. So yeah.
Was he the terribly handsome man with the mustache?
Oh no, that's you, Lear.
No. One of you hotties had a husband with a mustache.
Well, he has like a beard, you know,
Like a beard or
like a beard. But
is it a disguise? Is he wanted?
So I like the
You
beard.
want-
I like how he looks in it. It's so itchy to kiss. It's
Ah,
so he needs to either fully commit and like let it go.
Yeah.
speaking of itchy to kiss, Matt W65 says romancing the crab. He's already coming up with a title there.
Okay, so on the 22nd, you guys are all going to get asked to do something, and I'm going to give you a little backstory in advance so that you're prepared.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
my channel, I usually do. So we're not, just so you guys all know, our cameras are not live. We're just voice out, but no one knows what I look like. It's mysterious. But except you three know. But we had gotten into this thing where we do this right here. I don't know if you guys can hear this.
Maximum crabs!
I don't know if you're able to hear that over my speakers. Probably not coming through the Zoom. So,
Yeah.
have you guys seen? I figured out where it originated from finally. So have you guys seen the Deadpool movie?
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of his things, his shouts is maximum effort, right?
Yeah.
So somebody during one of my streams, we kept talking about mirelurks and crabs, and we were going a little stir crazy after streaming. So somebody fed the line maximum crab instead of maximum effort, and it got recorded as a battle cry for the first one of these mods we've done. So now every time we do another one, we get the whole cast to yell their maximum crab battle cry. So when you get asked to do that, that's why. It's nothing weird.
So we say maximum crab, or do we like?
You have to
do a
battle
sound?
shout it. It's your battle cry.
Maximum crab.
Yeah,
like that?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fine.
So
Yeah.
so my channel has taken on kind of a crab mascot now over this. So
Yeah. I see it. I'm watching this scroll underneath the YouTube video, I guess, and there's crabs all over the place.
crabs everywhere.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crabs
There's a
all the
name
way
for
down.
that, though, so you're good.
Crabapalooza.
Is it romance leading to crabs?
Easy.
In
Doesn't-
the wasteland, that happens all the time, especially with raiders.
Doesn't all life leads to crabs? I hear there's a scientific term about that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Somebody in chat will get it for us. There's a thing that everything evolves toward crab-like form, like the exoskeleton, and it's all life evolves toward crabs.
Ooh, mystery is taking a big leap here.
Rain has another $10 donation. Let's see, 16 from Anonymous. Yeah, it looks like mystery and romance are tied here. Oh, mystery took the lead to 60.
Yeah.
All right,
Nice.
we're gonna wrap it up in one more minute because we got a lot more polls to get through. I like to put more time on these front ones because people really love the story ones. But one more minute, and then we're gonna shift to the next poll.
Lex Walesa is my favorite poll.
Like Walesa.
And Pope John Paul II is one of my favorite polls too.
Oh yeah,
So
he
people
was a good one.
in chat are saying carcinization is the scientific term for life evolves toward a crab.
Carcinization.
Oh.
I'm gonna look that up.
That is weird.
It's very weird, very weird. I hope that is not happening to us. All right.
That's funny.
All right, so our next poll, I'm going to cue this up. I will leave that one on for just a moment. Our next one is motivation. What is our character motivation for this? What looks like it's going to be a mystery. We're going to get this on stream in just a moment here. Let's see. Let's enable this guy.
Oh yeah!
Oh, do we have one more sneaky donation for romance? I bet it's a $10 donation. Are we going to have a romance mystery? Is that what's about to happen here? Okay, give me
Well,
just.
they're kind of related.
Well, if they're related, that is a mystery.
There we go. Got our motivation up. So
Sure.
we're going to close down the type. We're locking it in. It's a romantic mystery. So good luck.
Oh,
Good
nice.
luck, Richard. All right. So motivation. We've got some motivations here. We've got revenge or pursuit, personal gain or greed, fear or coercion, the greater good / spiritual calling, and self-preservation / survival. So what is driving our plot here? What are these motivations?
I feel so. I'm kind of split just right off the bat, like between revenge and like spiritual calling. Those two are very interesting.
Yeah.
You know.
The spiritual calling
know.
could be fun. You could have some,
Yeah,
especially
I
in
feel
the
like that.
Fallout universe with the spiritual calling often leads to children of Adam.
Oh, true.
Mm,
Yeah.
so,
There's also the self-preservation and survival, which is very difficult for romance to flourish in. Fear and coercion as well, you know.
I mean, I guess that can work in a romance, just not the kind I want to be involved in.
No.
I guess that will play into that. We get a little of that dark comedy too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the questline motivation, and then after this, we're gonna do I think what tends to be everybody's favorite because we're so Wes, you're gonna have to start preparing the vocals for our next one.
Me. Kaz Daddy says the romance got unhealthy quickly.
So the next one. So actually, Jan, since you weren't here at the beginning, we'll fill you in a little bit on this. So this year we've been started to do a little planning once we figured out the three of you were going to be doing the voices, and we decided that Lear will be our companion character, which means you and Wes will be driving the main story. So you're going to be the two characters that the player interacts with to move things along. So we don't know if you guys are going to be co-leads, if one of you is going to be lead. We're not sure, but we're going to be doing these motivation, and then the next thing are going to be what drives your two characters to move. So
And it also comes down to Sir Rick.
It does come down to Rick. What is he writing for us? What's he bringing?
Okay.
So far, motivation's wide open. Anybody can take it. Just need a single dollar, and it is
Seem to be
yours.
scratching their heads over this one here. We're waiting for our first donation to come in. You could take this, guys, with a donation right here.
I think there's always the massive delay in the stream of when we're talking about stuff and when chat catches up to it. So they will just be getting that poll now. I do see it up on. You guys see it up on screen. I can't watch the stream live right now without it.
Yeah, it's
double
on
feedback.
screen.
Okay, good. Last year I had so much trouble with the Tiltify interface. The Tiltify interface is
Oh yeah!
quite a few years old, so it's a little hard to navigate. Okay, we've got our first ones. We've got Anonymous with $3 toward greater good spiritual calling. Sonic Phil with $1 toward self-preservation and survival. And Samus with $15 on personal gain and greed. All right, there we go. All right, personal gain taking the clear lead. This one, so personal gain in a mystery and romance. I mean, do we start with the romance of Wes and Jan are there, and then Wes mysteriously dies, and there's our mystery?
Oh yeah!
There's our personal gain greed. Is Wes a rich old man in this fantasy?
I've looked Wes up online, and no, it's not true.
Chasing the Echoes with $5 toward personal gain and greed. Crab. Oh, we got Crab is donating now with personal gain and greed, and a Blade Killer with also on self-preservation and survival. Okay. So we've got a firm lead on personal gain and greed.
Gain and self-survival is kind of like a Terminator kind of thing. You know, you're being stalked by an Arnold Schwarzenegger-sized super mutant or a Ron Perlman-sized super mutant. I got to meet Ron last year for the first time.
That's awesome.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that was fun to see him show up in the show. It was nice to get him a cameo.
That was cool. Well, I was telling him, I said, look, super mutant, but one of us looked decidedly more mutant-sized.
Matt W65, $10 on fear and coercion. Anonymous with $10 toward self-preservation, which I believe puts self-preservation. Is it tied now with personal gain greed?
Second place, self-preservation.
Right. Okay, personal gain greed.
In the mystery, in the romance, the mystery of is he or she trying just to survive by herself or himself? That's the self-preservation that could kill the romance, and but the mystery running through is who is the good guy, who's the bad guy, is one using the other to get ahead.
Yeah, that's definitely a potential angle we go there. Oh, personal gain greed just got a $25 donation from Zuzo.
Wow.
Thank you, Zuzo. So,
Right, that's all part of that too. Like, are you just looking out for yourself, or are we a unit, the two of us?
that's a
You
good.
make a vote like that, you're like quoting Michael Douglas. Greed, for lack of a better term, is good.
Good.
Mr. Gecko. So
Yeah.
what would be like? So sometimes I find it fun to try and torture Sarik by encouraging the audience to do the hardest possible combination. So of these motivations, which do we think the hardest to put into a romance would be? Because like based on the votes, we're not seeing a lot of revenge pursuit or spiritual calling. Does either of those seem harder to put into a romance?
Hmm.
Fear and coercion, but isn't that any online dating?
Danger. Do
I
we?
don't know.
Is there any spiritual calling romances you guys can think of? Like nothing's coming to mind for me.
Yeah.
Tammy Faye and Jim Baker.
Oh.
I think they were getting calls from somewhere else, personally.
All right, we're gonna let motivation go for one more minute. Get your last votes in. Otherwise, looks like personal gain and greed is gonna take it.
Mhm.
Last chance, last call for personal gain and greed, or if you'd rather have yourself a little self-preservation or survival.
I'm gonna step away for just a minute. I need a fan in here. It got real hot in my office.
Mhm.
We're all your biggest fans.
Yeah, big fan of him.
If I step away, it's because I have to set a timer because each cycle is exactly 35 minutes. So then I have to take my stuff out and put it in the dryer so I don't take it for somebody else, you know.
Oh,
Okay,
So-
so I think we're gonna lock it in on motivation of personal gain and greed. So our next one, this is one that I'm not sure how we're gonna do this one yet. So usually we have like two main characters, and this time we have three available. So I don't know how we're gonna divvy this up, but we do a thing called character quirk for our main cast. So what we may do is give each of you a quirk, but we'll see. We'll if we get two ties, we'll definitely do it that way. If we get one, we'll let Richard decide how he wants to handle it. But we got some interesting quirks this year. I am just trying to get them to enable right now, so bear with me here. This is the ancient Tiltify interface that I am burdened with here. All right, let's see.
and where are you in real life? Where on the planet are you? I don't know. You don't have to answer that, but
I am in the
A secret, undisclosed government
secret
location.
bunker.
all right.
All right, so we're gonna put character quirk up here. I just need to get it to show up on screen for me now.
He lives in a crab shack in Baltimore.
There we go. Here's somebody wrote on YouTube. It would be fun if Wes played a woman and Jen, did I get that right? Played a man.
Yeah, pretty bad.
That's generally our relationship anyway.
Pretty much. Yeah.
All right, let me get this up here. All right, do we have it up? Let's see, refresh the lab. There it is, character quirks. Okay, character quirk. We have speaks in metaphors, convinced they're in a simulation, narcoleptic, compulsive rhymer, and
Oh.
a cinematic self-narrator.
Oh wow.
This is
That's
where
fun.
we really drop the challenge on the writers to see.
Yeah.
See that
Depending
hang.
upon who the narcoleptic is, that romance could be a little illegal.
I'm glad you're here for the
Not if she signs a waiver.
Well, have it been known that was Jan who suggested that? There will definitely be. This tends to be one of our more popular polls, so I anticipate that we just need the audience to catch up with us here. Sonic Phil with $5 toward narcoleptic right off the bat.
That's fun.
What's convinced in a simulation mean?
So, like, convinced that the world's not real, that
I see.
everything around you is maybe the Institute running a scam on you.
Oh yeah!
Well, I guess we're all picking between the red and blue pill constantly.
Yeah, the Matrix would be a good. Everything's anonymous. $3 for speaks in metaphors. Okay, all right, there we go. Now my overlay was not working. I was getting concerned there, but now it's up. So speaks in metaphors. Compulsive rhymer is personally the one I'm hoping for. I feel like that's going to be one where the writers get
Gypsy Russell in the wasteland. Everybody's going, what? Who? What?
The cinematic self-narrator could also be fun. I think of like just narrating exactly what's happened, and then the hero joined me.
I'm now moving my left foot. I'm now moving my right foot.
every single action. All right.
Yeah,
let's
honey,
see.
you're walking.
Let's see. Anonymous $15 towards cinematic self-narrator. We've got.
He chose not to speak. He was convinced she was a liar. I'm right here, dude.
Oh, you could do it like film noir style, where it's almost just but doing it in real time, right in front of the player, where they're like, yeah, I'm looking right at you. Anonymous with $3 toward speaks in metaphors. Chasing the Echoes, $5 toward narcoleptic.
Speaks in metaphor.
All right, so cinematic self-narrator. So we got. It's fun to put this all together now in context. Start imagining what this might look like. So right now we've got a story of personal gain and greed, set in a mystery romance where the main character self-narrates cinematically.
Yeah, and you know, you can have another one who's a narcoleptic and another one who speaks in metaphors.
Oh, it's true. We can get the double duty here. Let's see. We've got a $1 donation for "Is kinggath a crab?" with the comment, "Have you ever seen kinggath and a crab in the same room?" Compulsive rhymer for that bid. Blade Killer with $1 towards cinematic narrator. Oscar and 1 and 7 with compulsive rhymer puts $10 toward it and says, gotta have a 5-way tie on this one.
Right.
Zuzo with $25 towards cinematic self-narrator. Sametz with $5 toward compulsive rhymer.
Wow.
All right, we're making some moves here. Cinematic self-narrator with a hefty lead right now, up at 42.
Oh yeah!
Which means we are now $302 into our night, which is a good start, guys. We really appreciate all the support on this. All right, let's see here. Sametz with $5 toward compulsive rhyme. Oh, I think I already read that one. I'm hearing these. I have a sound effect in my ear. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't remember which stuff I have routed through Zoom and which stuff I don't. So I'm probably hearing way more sound than you guys are. Like, I don't think you guys. Whenever I see a lot of crabs in chat, I push a button and it plays a random maximum crab war cry from our pool over the years. So
That's funny.
you guys are unfortunately probably not hearing that. I should probably figure out how to do that. There's got to be a way to route that sound back into Zoom. I am not a Zoom expert though. I kind of Zoom became synonymous with bad times for a while.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so never really mastered the software. Okay, let's see here. All right, we're going to give this one a couple more minutes. So if you guys want to if you guys want anything other than cinematic self-narrator, then the next one we're going to move on to after this is Lear's character. So Lear, you're going to be a companion. So Lear, I know you're not much of a gamer, But in Bethesda games, so like in Fallout, you often will take a character from in the game you meet along with you on your adventures as the player, as your buddy. So you're going to be the player's buddy in our story that we're doing.
Love it. Always like being a buddy,
Who's your buddy? Who's your pal?
little buddy. So I could be a dog, or I could be.
We've never done a talking animal before. You're right. There's no reason we couldn't.
That would be fun.
Oh, Jan, weren't you advocating for a goat as a character? So,
Oh, yeah.
Reno,
I'll be the old goat.
Reno with $10 towards Speaks in Metaphors.
That's going to be difficult.
That would be difficult. That would be a fun one to see the writers take on. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up on that one. I think cinematic self-narrator is gonna take it away. Now, if we end up with giving both characters a trait, then the other is gonna become the compulsive rhymer based on this. Oh, before I could close it down though, we got another 10 on cinematic self-narrator, just running away with it. All right,
that's going to be fun.
That is going to be fun. All right, let's move on to the next one. So the next one we're going to do is our companions' like personality. Like what kind of person are they? So give me just a second to swap these polls around here.
Compulsive rhymer, would that be like a rapper?
Could be. Yeah.
Lack of a better term. And being now, does OG stand for old goat? Somebody told me OD the other day, and I said, I think that's a compliment. But
it's original gangster.
Original
right?
gangster.
Oh. Yeah.
So it's so funny. So my wife and I use the term OG all the time, and my kids don't know the term original gangster. So somebody, I think their grandmother asked, "What is OG?" And so my kid says it means original. Like just didn't understand that it was gangster. We just used it in he figured out in context that when we were saying OG, we just meant the original. And so it's funny that is probably a generational thing, the original gangster.
So it's a compliment?
It's a compliment. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Good. Whereas old goat is not.
Less so.
Also is greatest of all time. So
that's true. Yeah, goat could now be that. All right, so our potential personalities for you, Lear. Let's see how you go with these. There's your chance to start workshopping some voices. So
okay,
we've got stoic, serious.
Thank you very much. Of course I am.
We've got charismatic and charming.
Hi, how are you today?
That was a good Robin Williams. Speaking of, you say you look like Teddy Roosevelt. That was some channeling some. Evil, sadistic.
You wart. You're a wart on my bottom.
Anti-hero, brash.
Me? Why'd you pick me? Come on.
And then manic and hyper.
Really? Now push that button.
That's the way.
Push that button right there. Oh, you gotta push that button. You want me to rhyme?
We're gonna have to ask the missus to just bring nonstop coffee during while we're recording that. All right, so our donations are coming in. Anonymous, $3 for stoic and serious. Sametz with $5 toward charismatic, charming. Anonymous with $15, stoic, serious, and includes a message that says, "I love all of you," in big caps. Lots of hearts for all of you.
Hi, Mom. My mom is on this chat. What is that?
Blade Killer with $1 for charismatic and charming, which puts us firmly in the lead on stoic, serious. Let's lean that direction.
I knew that was going to win, but it doesn't affect me at all.
We have a couple of more. So we really shape out the companion character. So you actually there's 3 polls for the companion. So this one, since you're going to be along the ride with them all the time, we want them to have a lot of input on what kind of character you are.
Okay.
So this is always an interesting one. So one of the things we do, Lear, and Jan, for you as well, I think I've told you guys both of this in conversation so that you're not caught off guard. But what we often do is when we finish the recording, if there's any extra time, is we take donations for additional lines for the character. But we let the audience write them. So sometimes you get some real bizarre left field lines mixed into your character's pool of voices, where this is how Maximum Crab came to be, because it was like, all right, we can vote for any line we want. All right, let's do it. So
That's cool.
you may be saying some just very left field things. We do allow you to filter them. So if somebody asks for something that's just like, nobody's going to make you drop any stuff that's going to get you canceled or anything. Or you can
Okay,
you
good.
can veto. You can veto. You have veto rights. All right, we got anonymous with $20 toward anti-hero brash. Oh, I think the tables have turned. Let's where are we looking at for that?
Oh, sorry. That was my my laundry alarm.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's time.
Is it okay?
Oh, yeah,
I'll be
please.
right back.
Yeah, no one would even know you're not back other than they don't hear you anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anti-hero and brash. What's your brash? How'd you sound if you wanted to sound you don't take no crap. You are
I don't take no crap.
Perfect. For me or for Wes?
for you, this is your character we're voting on right now, Lear.
Ooh.
Right. Brash. I told you that was not going to work. Absolutely. Why didn't you listen to me in the first place?
Chasing the Echoes with $5 toward anti-hero brash. All right, so that is now taking the lead. We are up to 25 on anti-hero. Stoic Sirius is a little bit behind it. It's funny with the what would you call Davy? What would you say? What would you describe? It's none of these, I think. But where would you put? I guess it's pretty charming. He's very friendly.
Who, Davey?
Very
Yeah.
charismatic and charming. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. Originally, the character was called Vault Scholar. So that's real acting for me because I have to be smart. But I based it on a
crabs.
professor slash scientist that lived near me. And he was always he would get an idea, like he'd be eating a hot dog, and he'd get an idea and he wanted to write it down quick. So he put the hot dog in the pocket of his suit jacket. So it was always mustard smears here and there. So he was kind of a absent-minded professor, but very, very lovable.
Nice.
And bright, but sometimes can be a little goofy. So that's where Davy is coming from.
Very nice.
Well, you remember Einstein used to say that if you ever walked into a party, he said, if I, didn't say a word, people thought I was a genius. But the moment I opened my mouth, they knew I was an idiot.
He used to summer right down the block here on Long Island, and he would go to a hardware store. This old man Rothman played the viola, and Einstein, of course, played violin. And Rothman had these women's sandals on his shelf, and Einstein loved them, loved the design, loved the feel of them. So Rothman had to order boxes and boxes of these women's sandals. And if you look at pictures of him lounging on the beach here on the North Shore of Long Island, you'll see him in those sandals. But they were always jamming on violin and viola. So anyway, little tidbit.
Nice.
Had Einstein, yeah.
All right, we'll let companion personality go for one more minute. It is currently in the lead with anti-hero brash.
Oh.
Next up, we're going to be voting on your background. So then we'll start. So you said Davey, you pulled from a professor. So now we'll show you a background. You're going to have to probably think of somebody who's in these kind of professions. Though I will warn you, some of these professions you will only know through the fantasy of your television show life, because there's some of these there's not a lot of real life scavvers. It's not a common profession these days. So let's get the next poll active and get prepared for that. So it looks like you are going to be playing Stoic Sirius. Oh, we've got just a super chat here. Jackson Mary with a $5 or €5 donation. Or is that pounds? I'm so bad with the symbols. I think it's euros. I have no idea what these do, but have the donation. You all deserve it. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we got a $25 last minute donation for Charismatic Charming, which puts I think that in the lead.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is that my girlfriend Anonymous again?
Let's see. That was it was Anne's got your back.
Thank you, Annie. Annie Mouse.
All right, let me get the next poll up. All right, so next we're voting on the companion background. So Lear, this is what your job was before you met the player. So were you a soldier / veteran, a survivor / wastelander, which now you know many of those to pull from, a merchant / entrepreneur, a scaver / hoarder, or a doctor / chemist.
Wow.
So there's the options.
Wow. Well, let the people vote because all of them are juicy. They're really good.
You could do the because it's now we got to think about it like the charismatic soldier, the charismatic wastelander, the charismatic merchant, the charismatic scaver, the charismatic hoarder actually sounds funnier, charismatic doctor. All these could be
Either
fun.
a hoarder or a chemist. The charismatic chemist might be a little artificially charming.
Little snake oil salesman.
Right.
But I mean, sampling a little of his own goods.
That's true. Yeah. What were you doing in the '60s, Lear?
I don't remember.
Good answer.
No, it was fun.
So Anonymous has the $3 first donation for scaver / hoarder. So far we're looking at a charismatic scaver. So you're out there gathering up wasteland junk, hanging onto it, hoarding it away. That could be a fun one for the level designers to build your house. What does your hoarder house look like?
Yeah. Well, that's probably
Wasteland hoarders. So it would be a whole episode, right?
yeah. If they want me to film my house so they can use that as a template, that was for sure. I've got so much stuff.
You get the big intervention going on. Your house is filled with mole rats.
How will we work the mystery romance into this angle?
Yeah.
Sametz has $5 toward Dr. Chemist. So now you're the charismatic doctor.
I like that as just a name. Hello, Dr. Chemist. Nice to meet you.
We could go.
Oh yeah. My name could be Doc Riz.
Doc Riz.
Yeah.
Blade Killer with another donation for $1 on Dr. Chemist. Sonicville with $1 on Survivor Wastelander. And your girlfriend, Annie, with $5 on Survivor Wastelander. So that puts us at Scaver Hoarder just barely ahead. Survivor and Doctor neck and neck right behind. So any of them are still open. Scaver just took another $5 from Chasing the Echoes. Thank you, Chasing.
Yes, Daddy, I don't know about you. Looking for some romanceable mole rats?
Now, doctor, could I be a psychiatrist and this couple is coming to me for help?
Some wasteland therapy. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're having trouble in their romance, but why? It's a mystery. And
you've solved the story, Sir Rick. We don't need you to write anymore.
Surreal.
Take 2 of these and call me in the afternoon. We're going to be out of it.
Choo Choo with $15 toward merchant entrepreneur, taking the clear lead there. So you're charismatic merchant now. So
wow, holy mackerel!
So this could be that the snake oil salesman in a sense of like you can pull on the wool over somebody's eyes or getting them to give you extra caps.
Hi, have you ever seen anything like this?
Whoa!
This
is a children's stream.
Wow. So much for so little.
Let's see here. So, and we'll have one more for you. So the next one after this, just to get people prepared, is we're gonna figure out what faction you're from. So, Lear, you're now.
Surik just said I replaced him. There's no way I could do that. I've met the man. He's a wonderful writer and he's gorgeous in real life. There's no way I could replace him.
Very kind. Very kind. The next one up is faction. So Lear, you've now been inundated into the Fallout, and so you know about the Brotherhood, obviously, a big part. So there are a few factions that you may not be aware of because they have and probably won't make an appearance on the television show because they're very East Coast focus, which are the Minutemen.
Minutemen is correct.
The Railroad, the Gunners, and the Atom Cats. So we'll have to tell you about these when we get to this, when we get to the faction poll, which we're going to start in just one more minute. But Raina comes in with $10 more on Doctor and Chemist, which puts that in the lead by a single $1. So,
wow. I just noticed the green foxhole. She said, "Bonjour." Is she my little Quebec friend that we see at the conventions, Wes? I don't know.
Who is this?
Green Voxel is a mod author from from France, and he actually will
from
be.
France. Okay.
He's going to be working with us on the stream on the Saturday and Sunday at the end of the month. So he is one of the level designers.
Kim is from
Sorry.
is from Canada. She's French Canadian.
Right. It's a funny thing. I thought that Foxel was Quebecois. Tabernacle. So crazy, huh?
Choo Choo with $10 toward Merchant Entrepreneur, putting that firmly in the lead. And we're going to lock that one in. So you are so far.
I'm the doctor. Oh, yeah. Doctor Who.
You're actually the merchant. So the
I'm
merchant
the
took
merchant.
the lead right at the end. So charismatic merchant / entrepreneur. So our next poll we're going up is the factions. So we're gonna have to educate you, Lear, on some Fallout lore. Wes, how's your Fallout 4 knowledge? Do you feel like if we put you in charge of educating, you think you could do it? You think we'll test and see how much you remember?
Let's see. Let's do.
So let me get the thing up on the overlay here. So Minutemen, can you tell them about the Minutemen?
The Minutemen are a group of. It's sort of like if you had taken a bunch of revolutionaries or Civil War guys and put them all together in a small, not small, but a bunch of, a militia. Basically, they are a militia with weapons and do fighting, and are for the. It's kind of there for themselves.
Yeah. They're just the good. They're just like the generic good guys, but they're very Revolutionary War themed. So they'll have they have laser muskets. So it's like a crank laser to shoot out, and they're wearing it looks like they're wearing
the voice of Minutemen Radio though.
Oh yeah, there you go. The let's see, we got our first vote here. Anonymous with $3 toward the Atom Cats. Wes, do you know about the Atom Cats?
The Atom Cats, those are the guys wearing all the leather, yeah?
Yeah.
Little pompadours, little leather, little sort of like irradiated Elvises.
Yeah, 1950s gang, but they're instead of motorcycles, they like power armor. And they got it all decked out in like flames and stuff, so.
Yeah, Butch DeLoria could have ended up with them if he had been in another location.
Yeah, indeed. Agreed.
Do they have voices in the game? Do they speak like Sylvester Stallone, or do they speak like? I mean, is it Brooklyn?
Let me get a little clip for you here, because
the Atom Cats are more out towards the west.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
What do you do with that hat?
Do you know?
Whoa, hold on. I'm trying to find a good video for you. That's a summary of the Atom Cats, so you can hear one of their voices. Who's the lead Atom Cat? I can't remember what his name is. Zeke, I think his name is. Atom Cats. I'm gonna get you a voice for you.
Let me at him. Dr. Mudcrab Hermit.
West of the Warwick Homestead, anything square.
This is an Oxhorn video I just clicked on. All right, I can't find a playthrough of it, but it's a lot of those like, hey there, cool cat, that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Daddy,
okay, like
Squaresville dog.
Oh, like Jive. Okay, Beatnik.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so
call sign Hinchin. Thank you, call sign.
Samus with $5 toward Atom Cats. Blade Killer with $1. Oh, everybody wants the Atom Cats. They want to hear what you're going to talk about. People in chat are saying, think greasers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How's your jive talk?
Irradiated Fonzie.
Well, it's poetry time. I got my bongos. Please refrain from applauding because we don't have a cabaret license, okay? So just snap your fingers. Thank you. Like a crab.
Yeah, pinch the claws. Pinch the claws.
Yeah. And if you make it really loud, it'll be maximum crab noise.
Nice. That deserves a donation. So
hey, Jen, is that your voice booth behind you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
Wow. You guys who can't see our video feed,
Your TARDIS.
she is.
I wish it was.
She's got a cosmic closet behind her. One of these whisper rooms, right? It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a Scott's booth. I don't think they make them anymore, but it is heavy. And I just got it out of storage after 6 years. I only used it for 3 weeks right before COVID. And then it sat in an apartment that I wasn't in for like 8 months.
Oh my.
I know. So this is a new thing.
I thought
but
you
it's
had
old.
just like an epic fireplace behind you there. Like that was like a
Oh.
chimney going up. That's quite the booth.
Dude, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Foxel with a super chat. That would be Sassana you're thinking about, Lear. And I was the other French speaker in the room. And he says, can we get an animal style from Wes?
Oh yeah!
Animal style.
I think he's talking about In-N-Out.
Talk about the burger.
Is
We
it-
got a burger.
Ah,
We
yeah.
went to, it was what was that? The place, the In-N-Out. We went and got animal style. It was referred to us. And here's the thing about animal style. If you eat it about a half an hour before you get to the airport, when you get to the airport, you're looking at a place for your own personal runway. Yeah. You basically turn a section of the airport into hazmat. They rope it off. And,
We call that committing a war crime.
it is a work.
So that's the West Coast. What's the East Coast version of that?
White Castle.
Okay, it is. I was gonna say because like I'm Midwest and it's White Castle. I didn't know if that. I don't know where that is.
White Cats. White Cats. We got Five Guys around here too, which is great.
Five Guys is very good. Let's see. We had some donations. Carbon Kid with $10 toward the Minutemen. Chasing the Echoes with $3 toward Adam Cats, and Adelino. Adelino is going to be one of our designers who's going to be helping us put these quests together. With $10 toward Adam Cats, says time for these cool cats to shine.
Yeah, people like the Atom Cats. We've got the Brotherhood and the Railroad up there. The Brotherhood a little stiff in their armor, and of course the Railroad, a little conspiracy theory kind of underground thing going on there. But the Atom Cats, they just got that flash, man.
Yeah.
Carbon Kid had a message I missed. My apologies, Carbon. Crab the people at a crab's notice. All the crab. The crab memes are going to flow, guys. Let's see here. All right, so we're going to give this one just one more minute, and then we will move on to the next one. So the next thing we're going to be working on is the player home. So in these games, it's very popular that you get a location that somebody's already designed for you. That's got a nice place for you to put all your junk. Maybe leave your extra companions behind or your dog. In between your adventures. And one of the most prominent designers of these in the community is Alianora, and she joins us every year to design one for players. And so we're going to be deciding where and the theme of the home that she's going to design. Now, in years past so far, what we've usually done is we have had the companion or one of the characters live in there, and then the player kind of inherits it as part of the quest. So maybe in our lovers quarrel mystery murder romance thing, maybe we have to take over the house from you two after you die or something. I don't know. This is all Sarik's. We're just gonna keep making it harder on Sarik. That's the ultimate goal. We're gonna stretch his muscles.
Was it that she built that? It was sort of like a trailer kind of thing.
Yeah, what was last year's? 'Cause I remember the treehouse is the one that's always stuck in my mind, but I think that was 2 years ago.
It was like a big one of those big silver kind of diner trailer kind of things, and on the inside it was built up with metal and little roofs up top and things of that sort. I think you had to take a shot.
Was it the houseboat last year? Maybe
it was the houseboat.
Maybe it was a houseboat. We did a houseboat one year.
Yes.
Yeah, it's losing. Yeah, we've been doing these so long. It's all bleeding together now. In a good way though. I love this. This is so much fun every year. Like when I put out the call, so like every year I ask everybody if they wanted to do it again, just to give, maybe they didn't have fun and they want to let them opt out. But like every single person's like, heck yeah, man. What do you mean? Like just everybody's just ready to go again. All right, let's start up the first one. So player home location. So we're gonna have to oh, Lear, you got a question?
So am I a cool cat?
You are a cool. Okay, so your character is going to be a charismatic merchant who's part of the Atom Cats.
That sounds very cool, man.
Yeah. Thanks, Daddy-O.
All right, let's get this next one up. So the player.
Thank you. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm glad. This is great for having the cameras that you guys can just.
Yeah, I was dreaming about Heidi Klum or something. I didn't.
All right, so the player home location. So this is where we're gonna stick this house that you're gonna have. So either in one of the cities, we let Eleonora choose. Yeah. So there's Diamond City, which is the major city most folks live in, and there's Good Neighbor, which is kind of the shadier city. We usually choose between those two because they're the safe areas where
It's in
enemies
Tiny
can't
City.
get into.
You're going to want to need a swatter for protection, whatever your house is.
That's true. You will have outside your door. You'll have Mo reminding you that you can't leave home without your baseball. Or I'm sorry, swatter.
Yeah, it's a swatter.
Swatter.
Yeah.
Swatter.
Baseball. You got to pronounce it properly. It's baseball.
Baseball.
Whoa.
Ball.
Oh yeah!
And then the next one up is Glowing Sea. So the Glowing Sea is a heavily irradiated, horrible place where there are rad storms all the time. So you don't really want to be there. So it'll be very interesting to see what a home looks like there. Probably a underground bunker or something it would have to be.
You need a lot of radaway.
You need a lot of radaway for that one. Then we need next up is a train car. So there's a lot of trains in the Boston area, and you could take one of those trains, turn it into a home. There's a lot of skyscrapers in downtown Boston, so we could stick an apartment in one of those.
We need to have somebody fall out of one like Alan Rickman.
And the last one is a subway station. So again, plenty of subways in the area we can choose from, and stash a little house down there. So
Good train going my way.
first donations came in. We got Anonymous with $3 toward the Glowing Sea, Samuts with $10 toward the subway station, and Blade Killer with $1 toward skyscraper. I just combined the two, sub and a skyscraper. You're gonna live in subway station under a skyscraper.
Called a vault.
Yeah. Sonic Phil with a $5 toward the skyscraper. So that puts us with the subway in the lead and skyscraper right behind it. So Fallout 4 is famous for its downtown area where all the skyscrapers are, being a little, we'll say, unstable for some people. And so the skyscraper will be a risky one, just because if you have a lower end PC, then you might not be able to make the trip. So I would imagine people will steer us away from that just to save everyone some heartache. But I think any of these other ones could be fun. I think living in a train car could be fun.
Oh yeah!
I'd like to do that in a video game, not in real life, though. I think
Living in a train park?
train car.
Train car.
Car. In
I think it depends on the
Strasbourg?
train car.
Oh, have you been on some solid ones that you could live in?
No, I've just I know someone that did like the Oriental Express. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like I think, yeah, and the pictures looked awesome. I mean, that would be fun. But if it's just like a regular old like train car with like the trash
DC
can, in the
train.
dude, there was this one time I was on an Amtrak and I was going from the bathroom. I was going from Boston down to DC, and I went to catch myself when like the train started to rumble, and then my hand went right through a trash can in the wall and like through the flipper door, and then it came out and was covered. I don't know what. It was so good. So not that train car. That would not be fun.
So we still can't shake Jan's hand today. It's,
Right.
No, nor should you. Never.
There's not enough antiseptic in the world.
Yeah.
So gross. So
On the
gross.
set, we call that poop finger.
It's got a name.
Poop finger.
Ella's got the poop finger.
All right.
In Strasbourg, Pennsylvania, there's a whole hotel. They're all cabooses. There's about 50 cabooses on dry land,
okay,
as opposed to floating caboose. No, as opposed to them being on a rail line, they've commandeered all these cabooses, and you can stand there, air conditioned and stuff like that. So if your child is really into trains, that you can sleep in a caboose.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh wow, that's
And they've restored a short line with a steam engine. So almost every Western that you've seen, anything filmed like the late 1800s, early 1900s, is filmed in Strasbourg, Pennsylvania, because they meticulously, all the woodwork inside the millwork inside the cars, and you can have lunch on the train.
That's cool.
Perfectly.
that sounds fun.
Oh, it's great. And if your kid is really into Thomas the Tank Engine, it is Mecca, because somebody bought an engine, painted it blue, put a face on the front, hired a bunch of actors. One is Sir Topham Hatt and everything, and they come into town, and it's like the Beatles. There were like 10,000 kids going crazy because here Thomas comes around the bend. And so Topham
That's
had
so
to, God, I'll
cute.
pose for pictures. I got a railroad to run.
Wow, that's awesome.
Remember the conductor of the original was Ringo? He was a big
That's right. Oh,
It
yeah.
was.
Bad gear. Yeah.
All right, we got a whole bunch of donations, guys. We got Pig with $10 for Train Car. Pig is going to be our co-writer on the project, so he'll be writing some lines for y'all. Chasing the Echoes with $3 towards Subway Station. Anonymous with $16 towards City. Rain with $25 toward Train Car, or Skyscraper. Sorry. Anonymous with $3 toward Train Car, and then another Anonymous with $25 toward Train Car with the comment Trains, all caps.
That train fan.
The trains and a heavy lead. I didn't expect this one to get so much love. This poll's getting a lot of dollars in. People really care about where their homes are.
Forgive my ignorance, but so in other words, if train wins,
Yeah,
all the action will be taking place on a train car.
Not just where your house is.
that's where the player will. There will be some. So what we usually do is some moment of the adventure will happen in that space. So there'll be a scene
Like
will happen.
from Russia with Love. Okay.
Yeah, there'll be a scene on a train car, and then the player will inherit it, and then they can use it as kind of a base of operations for their gameplay.
Gotcha.
All right,
Okay.
so let's give this one more minute, and then we'll move on to the next one. For the next one, just because I know that we could get, I don't want to get dragged in the weeds for too long. I think we had this happen last year where I let us go too long on the first couple, and then we had like 6 to do all at once. I'm going to do the next 2 at the same time. They're the features of the player home. So I'm going to enable those now so that they're ready to go. So we've got 2 things to vote on here next. One is the theme of the player home, and the theme options are a fortified bunker. So if you imagine, so we're probably going to be in a train car, so it would be a train car owned by somebody who's fortifying it for war, effectively. A cozy home, so it's a nice little cozy train car. A former store that could work for. Didn't we end up on a merchant character? So it could maybe play into that. So a former store.
That's cute.
A science lab. So somebody turned a train car into a science lab. Or a raider hideout, so not so nice train car player home. But it looks like we may have gotten one more donation on there for Skyscraper, which may have pushed that over into the lead. It did. It took it into $39. So that poll is now closed. Skyscraper took it at the last second there, though. I don't know if it actually closed yet, so somebody might sneak in with one more. Nope, it is off. So we waited to Skyscraper last minute. So now it's what type of skyscraper? How's it going to be decorated out? And then we have a secondary accommodations for the player home. So accommodations are like a little extra feature that Eleonora will work into the design. Okay, hold on. We got our first one coming up for Science Lab. So the accommodations, here are the accommodations. One is made for 2. So again, going back to making sure everybody knows what we mean by this. In Fallout 4, a lot of the companions, you can romance them. You can convince them to be your lover. And don't worry, there's no nudity. It's very family-friendly romance here. Basically, it would be designed as if the player and their companion they're in love with are living together in this place. The next is power armor display room, so a space for all the power armor the player may collect. And then the next similar vein, trophy room, so somewhere to collect all their bobbleheads and weapons and everything. The 4th one is a library. And then the 5th is dog meat friendly. So there is a very famous video game dog called Dog Meat in the Fallout games. And the TV show, thankfully, they captured that little magic. Dog Meat's amazing. And so we'll have a dog meat space in the player home if that one wins.
Oh yeah!
All right, let me get one of these up on the overlay for everybody to see.
The Kissy 32 said thank you for mentioning them.
Oh yeah!
They're taking off. They're leaving, but they just wanted you to know they loved you.
Oh, thanks. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I'm delayed here in my scroll, but thank you.
It's very, this chat goes crazy. It's very hard to keep up with them. But thank everybody for the love. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here and making this possible, because the 4 of us sitting around wouldn't raise much money without y'all.
Yeah. And putting together all these great combinations for this story, this is going to be fun.
Crazy.
So first up, let's see. We got a few donations in here. Science Labs got $3 from Anonymous. Man, your girlfriend's really putting in the work. Choo Choo with $10 for a former store. Another from Annie for a trophy room for $3. Pig with $10 for trophy room. Sametz with $5 for fortified bunker. And Sasanash. I don't know how you pronounce that. That's something
Yeah.
like that. $10 for Made for Two, and it says, "Have fun all and break a leg for end Alzheimer's."
Nice.
Nice.
So where does that put us on our two
Oh,
things
yeah!
here? So we've got, so far in the lead, we've got a former store with the trophy room is our lead. Samus has got $5 toward dog meat friendly. Dog meat needs some love, but not that kind. Let's see here. So these two, we're going to go for about 3 or 4 minutes total, and then I want to move on to the next because we still have 3 more subclasses of things to go over.
Yeah!
So after this, people are gonna vote on the dungeon, and the dungeon is like where all of the fighting will take place. It's a very combat heavy game. So where's the story going to send the player to do some battles? Last time it ended up on a UFO. So who knows where we're going to go this year. And then we like to give a player a new weapon and some new gear to wear as well. So we'll be voting on what some elements of those. Let's see here. So we got a couple more donations. Blade Killer with $1 toward Trophy Room. Sonic Phil with $2.50 for Made for Two. Delicate Moon $2.58 with $10 toward Cozy Home. So that puts us
Cozy
at.
Home is underrated, and of course the comfy chair.
I think I missed one. Oh, Blanco with $25 toward Fortified Bunker, because Fortified Bunker is way ahead now at $30. Thank you for the 25. Appreciate you. Made for Two in Trophy Room, neck and neck in the accommodations. Anonymous with $10 toward Dog Meat Friendly, which puts Dog Meat Friendly in the lead. We're close to a 3-way tie on the accommodations this year. That'll keep Eleanor very busy.
Everybody loves dogs.
Dogs are good. Dogs are good.
Oh, yeah!
Everybody loves dogs. They do.
$2.50 from Sonic Phil toward, what was that? Former
Remember,
store.
Dog Meat Friendly is really just comfy home for dogs.
That's true.
Oh, yeah!
Maybe some extra bones in there. All right, so we got our first tie. This is actually, I think last year we had a lot more people trying to make our lives difficult as mod authors. They were forcing a lot of ties to make the writing extra hard. This year people are being kinder to us, or maybe less coordinated. I'm not sure which. So we've got $15 even on Made for Two and Dog Meat Friendly. So each of those is currently tied. So again, you guys, if we do get ties, we will do all of them. Let's see. Delicate Moon with $10 toward Library. Blanco with $2.50 toward Made for Two. Blade Killer with $1 toward Fortified Bunker. All right, we're gonna give those each 1 minute, and then we're moving over to our dungeon. All right, so which of you thinks your character should live in the potential fortified bunker style skyscraper? Because I think that's where we're headed. I feel like the fortified bunker doesn't fit well with the charismatic merchant. So maybe that's got to be one of you two, Jan and Wes.
It would either be the dude or the femme fatale.
All right. Well,
The thing does, as you mentioned earlier, it has a noir kind of feel,
Oh, that's right. Did we end up with cinematic self narrator? Is that what we ended up with?
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, the skyscraper could be a good spot to start out a noir mystery, romance mystery. Let's see here. Does any of you guys watched that the Spider Noir?
I loved it.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Is it good?
I actually watched it in the sort of stylized color first, and then I started watching it in black and white and realized that the layout and the structure and the design in black and white is breathtaking.
Oh, really? Okay. It's such a bizarre thing to have gotten made. Like, it's one of those things where I have to watch it just because I'm like, how does this exist? This doesn't feel like it should be real.
I enjoyed it a lot, and as the villain, you've got Brendan Gleeson.
Okay.
Is like just sort of this Irish mobster kind of guy who's just wonderful. And Nicolas Cage being Nicolas Cage, and there are a couple of moments where the spider coming through him, only Nicolas Cage could make that happen. I do have to say, though, seeing it in color, he looks a little healthier than in black and white.
Let's see. We got a couple more donations for former store. So first time being here, and the level design in downtown Boston, wonderful. Former store, and then Pig with $10 toward former store. So I think I think we ended on, hold on, let me refresh the polls one more time to make sure. It looks like we ended up with Fortified Bunker at 31. So former store tried real hard at the end there to come in, but couldn't quite take the lead. And then on accommodations, we did end up with a tie. Oh, unless somebody just broke our tie here. Looks like, let's see. Oh, did we end up with, we got the 3-way tie. So Eleonora's got her work cut out for her. We need a made for 2 with a trophy room, and it has to be dog meat friendly in our Fortified Bunker skyscraper.
Skyscraper.
Nice.
All right, we're moving on to our dungeon. So this, I'm going to bring both polls for this open at the same time. So we've got 2 things. We've got the setting, and we have got the enemy type. So who's gonna be the primary antagonist faction effectively? Let me get this to activate here. Refresh polls, active, show on overlay. Come on, let's get this on stream. So I'll read these off while I'm waiting for the for Tiltify to actually react. So the first one is a vault. Perfect spot we could do. Leary should be right at home if we end up there. Or maybe you miss it now. Maybe you've been off film for a while. How much time do you get to spend in that vault, by the way, when you're filming? Like how many weeks or months are you over in that area?
Usually per episode, a week about.
Wow.
Yeah, if that much.
Okay.
We get in, get out real fast. I jokingly said we are a 53-cylinder engine. I mean, we just hit that set and just go. I mean, it's a great cast and crew.
That set looks insane. Like just
it does.
It looks
the attention to detail is ridiculous.
So if
little fake rust marks on the bolt heads and all that stuff. It's amazing.
It's like, as a fan of the games too, it's like it was trippy to see that in the show, that they put that much effort into making it look like the games, because most video game adaptations are famously not very accurate.
Yeah. Well, we were worried at first because a couple of the adaptations were not very successful, and then Last of Us came along and it was renewed so quickly, and we thought, oh, okay, maybe the genre will work, and then this took it to the next level.
Yeah,
a fresh story, but the same very familiar surroundings and
for sure
props, things like that.
So dungeon. So if it's not a vault, we could be in the subway. We could be in a dilapidated building, a factory, or a library. Now on the enemy side, we have ghouls. There's been a few feral ghouls in the show, right? I think but they often just get killed really quick. They've never been a prominent thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you've seen Walton's character getting close occasionally if he's not taking his meds properly.
Yeah.
So sip of go juice.
I guess so. There's 2 ways to go. There's 2 ghoul types that we could be talking about. So there's the ghouls, like there's the Goggins ghoul, and then there's the feral ghouls, which are just the real fast zombies, effectively. So that could go either way. The enemy type could just be like underground. Wait, what are we at? We don't know yet. So far a vault. So it could be a vault of ghouls, or it could be a subway full of feral ghouls, or either way. That'll be kind of. We'll leave that to the level designers when we have an ambiguous thing like that. The other type, Mirelurks, is the next one. That's where we get into maximum crab territory here. Mirelurks are giant evolved crabs. I don't think those have made an appearance in the show yet. Have we had Mirelurks show up? I don't think so. And then we've got the classic Raider, the Mad Max inspired Raiders, super mutants, of course. Looking at you, Wes. And then the Triggermen, which are like over the top gangsters. Like old school Chicago style gangsters set in Good Neighbor in the game. So let's see, where are our votes going right now? So our first votes were to we had Pig for library with $5, Anonymous with $3 towards Super Mutants as our enemy type, Blamco Mac and Cheese with Factory with the comment cheese. I think that's for you, Wes.
Great one.
Anonymous with $3 toward Vault, Blade Killer with $1 toward Vault, Samus with $5 toward Vault. I think you're inspiring people, Lear. Is Kinggath a crab with $1 donation toward library, which says mystery in a library would fit so good. Blade Killer with $1 toward ghouls as our enemy type, and Samuts with $5 toward Mirelurks. And the comment is just the crab symbol, which you guys can see rolling through chat right now. All right. So right now we're looking at a vault full of crabs. That's what we're looking at so far.
Drat.
So how does that happen? Because so Lear, did they fill you in on the background of how these vaults work before you did the show? Like, did you have to do your homework, or was it kind of like the fact that there's all these crazy experiments that go on in these vaults all over the country?
I had some inside, to answer your question, no, they did not give very much background outside of the ones that we were in.
Yeah.
But I do have a creative team, better known as 2 DNA blobs. Both of my sons are real big fans. So whenever I have any question or anything like that, they certainly volunteer all sorts of information. And I just remember walking past their rooms and hearing some of these tunes like Nat King Cole and the 8 Spots. And I'm going, what kind of old fogey game are you guys playing in here? And then I realized that, a good melody line is a good melody line. And some of the lush strings in other parts of the game just wowed me. And I said, wow, that's a pretty fun game. I tried playing. I didn't really do very well. And then as soon as I told them that I was cast, my street cred went right to the top. All their friends and everything like that. They can't believe it. So.
That's awesome. Did Wes?
No,
they didn't have any pre.
But I do know about different experiments and all women, all men. Angry and crazy. It's an amazing universe in which we live periodically.
There's some very cool storytelling going on in there. Wes, did you get street cred with your kids for all your video game work?
Initially, when Oblivion came out, my kids were younger. They'd be in the back, and I'd hear my Imperial Guards. So I'd be in the living room, and I'd hear someone criminals go, I've been murdered. And it's like, guys, stop killing your dad.
That's great.
At least they get it out of their system in a video game.
That's true. Get that rage out. Don't bring it home. All right, we had a whole bunch of donations for this in here. Let's see. So we've got Carbon Kid with a $4 donation toward Mirelurks with Maximum Crabs as the comment.
Maximum crab.
Blanco with $11 toward the vault.
Rise after their appearance last year in the series.
What's that?
Were those Mirelurks? What were they?
The creatures that showed up in there?
It wasn't Mirelurks. It was the big things. My brain is freezing up here. That showed up last year in the end of the series.
Oh, the Deathclaws.
Deathclaws. Yeah. Thank you. We don't have any Deathclaws this year.
No Deathclaws on the docket. I think the Mirelurks were very appropriate for Boston, right? A very appropriate enemy to have giant crabs in Boston. So like wherever the show goes next year, and we'll get some appropriate local creatures for there. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oscar N1N7 with $10 toward Mirelurk says, obviously. Anonymous, $10 toward Library. Delicate Moon 258 with $25 toward Raiders. So somebody is not part of the crab cult in our chat. Sonic Phil with $5 toward Mirelurks. Yeher, is that supposed to be Neher? Is Neher here? Neher is one of our weapon designers who will be joining us with $21 towards Subway. Evan with $1 toward Mirelurks. It said, Evan want to make me a vault. Delicate Moon 258 with $10 toward Library. Sonic Phil with $3 toward Library, which says Library Basement with Mirelurks. Blanco with $25 toward Triggermen. All right, we got all sorts of stuff here. Hold on a second. Who's in the lead now?
Raiders and Mirelurks are all tied, which means this could be a very populated library.
Or
you'll be constantly grabbing books and looking it up. Who am I being attacked by now?
Or is it a place full of Mirelurks that are Triggermen?
Ooh. Is there an equal opportunity hirer?
Let's see here. So it looks like Library is in the lead on our dungeon setting, and we've got a three-way tie on the enemy type. Sweet Bee with $10 more. So Library is pulling ahead now with $39. All right, we'll give one more minute on the dungeon stuff, and the next up is weapon. We're gonna go into weapon. Now we've had a couple years. We had the last 2 years we had 2 weapon artists. This year we have 1, so we're gonna get 1 weapon this year instead of 2. So in the previous years, what we did is we just took the top 2 for each of the weapon categories. So now we'll just do the 1, and it will be an epic weapon because Nihar is a brilliant artist and animator, and he's gonna deliver you guys something kick-ass.
Cool.
That's cool.
All right. So we're gonna start locking down these poles and moving on to our weapons. So the weapon we're gonna start with this one. We're actually gonna do in 2 phases. We're gonna start with the type, and that will help inspire the other 2 because we first start with the type, like what kind of class of weapon it is, and then we'll move into what does it fire and what does it look like. So we're gonna turn this guy on here, and we'll start shutting down our other one. So it looks like library took it on the setting. And give me just a second, get these swapped over. How you guys holding up over there? Jan, Wes, Lear, you all doing good?
Yup.
All right, all right. Let's see. See, nice and easy. It didn't take much from you. Did you solve the laundry problem? All good?
Well, yeah, but I have 11 minutes and 32 seconds before it's dry, and then I have to go again. So it's quite the to do on a Thursday afternoon.
Are you like on it? You don't leave your stuff in there for more than necessary?
Well, so I'm new to this building,
Okay.
so I'm following the rules because on the wall it says the wash is 35 minutes and the dry is 55. So I'm like, okay, and there's 2 washers, 2 dryers, and I don't want to be the person that gums up the works.
Yeah. You're a good tenant. Good tenant then. Yeah.
Trying.
The last hotel I was at had a washer dryer set up, and there were a lot of people gumming up the works all the time.
Oh yeah.
All right, weapon type. So we've got the 4 classics. We're gonna do a pistol, a submachine gun, a rifle, or a heavy weapon. Heavy weapon can be a variety of things. It can be a big old rocket launcher, a minigun, a fat man. I'm always curious about what stuff has shown up in the TV show. I keep going to you, Lear, for this. Have we seen a fat man in the television show yet?
I don't think so. That's up on the surface. I haven't seen it.
He's rather cloistered, you see.
That's true. Well, because that's the type of prop you want to sneak home.
Oh yeah, steal one of those. Yeah, they're very, very strict with everything.
We don't really launch them.
All right, let's see here. So our first up, we've got $5 bid from Pig towards submachine gun, Samus with $5 toward pistol, and Anonymous with $3 toward the heavy weapon. So I'm betting that Nihar would actually, that's good. Nihar's in chat. Nihar, what is your preference? What is your favorite type to work on? Do you get scared when heavy weapon starts to win because it's a bigger thing, so more work? I don't know how that goes for him, if he doesn't care or if he's got a preference. Oh wow, Rifle just took a commanding lead. Choo Choo with a $30 donation. Thank you, Choo Choo.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Oh yeah!
Guys, we're closing in on $1,000 for the night.
Nice.
It's a good start. Because I set a modest goal this year. So far we've raised each year doing this across the month. We've raised between 5 and I think, what did we do the last year for this thing alone? I think we ended up doing 15 one year.
15.
Yeah. So I started this with a modest goal of 2,500. I don't want, and then because times are tough right now, right? Like we're in a weird spot right now in the world. So understand if people anything you can give is very helpful, especially in harder times, because during the hard times for all of us, it's even harder for those charities because they have even less to work with. Blade Killer with $1 toward pistol. So Rifle is a commanding lead. Got a long way to go to get there. Nihar says, we'll make whatever work, but yes, detail can be lost on the larger weapons because Nihar is impressive. So he will 3D model, texture, and do custom animations for this weapon in 40 hours.
Wow.
It is crazy. Like that is probably a month of work for most people.
Wow. Well, submachine gun, if we're going noir, might be a nice
get the Tommy gun style. Sonic Phil with $2 toward Rifle.
Oh, there is. You got a Tommy gun right there.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
little.
Oh, that's a fancy one without the little orange thing they make most prop guns have nowadays.
Oh, that's true.
This was put together for me and given to me at the Wasteland Jamboree.
Oh wow, what a nice
Oh
gift.
wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So that's a recent acquisition then.
This is.
Who's the artist behind it?
I'll tell you in just one second. I want to make sure I get it exactly, because I always get their name a little backwards, and I want to make sure I say it completely right, because they do incredible things. They actually put together a suit of power armor for Peter Jessup.
Oh wow!
The power armor that Peter was in.
Yeah.
They created that. And Peter just loves wearing. I think they gave it to him to take home.
Oh my God. That's a big gift.
Power armor home on the airplane.
Yeah. Did you take your gun on the plane?
No,
Yes.
yeah, but it comes apart. I'm able to disassemble it. Actually, I drove this one because I drove. But they have this so that it comes apart and disassembles, and so you can't really tell what it is in the vehicle or on the plane.
Yeah, so you don't want to put all those pieces in the same suitcase, I think.
No, they tend to get a little antsy.
All right, so it looks like the rifle has taken it. We're gonna just go ahead and call it on that. So now we're gonna move over to what kind of projectile is our rifle gonna fire, and what is it gonna look like? So the options, and I apologize if you guys hear me like noshing. I'm having a little Cliff Bar for dinner tonight. So we can keep going. We've got projectile options: ballistic, so it'll be like standard bullets; laser, very very classic Fallout. And then we've got some new ones this year: cryo, so it can be a freezing rifle; fire-based, so some sort of flame rounds; and radiation, so it can just fire irradiated bullets and kick up those rads on your enemies. All right, let's refresh these polls, get this new one up there. We did have one more donation, looks like snuck into weapons, with another $10 for a rifle from Mystic Rogue and for Sweet Pea. So rifle just took away with it, ended up with, was that $52 toward rifle? So projectile is going up next, and then we'll also do simultaneously, we're going to do the weapon style. So the weapon style, there's a few different art styles that get used toward weapons in Fallout 4. One is the classic Fallout, which is a mix of metal and wood. It's not quite realistic, but still very cool looking. Then we have the futuristic Institute type weapons. So they're kind of like plasticky sci-fi look. And then we've got modern realistic. So occasionally in Fallout, you get kind of the stuff that looks like it's in real life. You know, what is it, like M16 type of weapons. That's an option. And then we've got the scrappy, homemade, jury-rigged, like kind of made out of junk type weapons. All of those are potential options. So let's see. We've got our projectile up. Our style is up. And we got some. I can hear a lot of votes coming in. So we've got Anonymous with $3 toward fire-based. Oh, everybody's liking the fire. Pig with $10 toward fire-based, saying incendiary plasma. So that could be a way we could do fire-based bullets. Samet's with $5 toward fire-based. Sonic Phil with $2 toward fire-based. Choo Choo with $30 toward cryo. So fire was on a roll there, and Choo Choo says, no, I want a freezing rifle, please. Pig with $5 toward the scrappy homemade jury-rigged cryo rifle. Now is looking like that might be our thing here. Let me refresh these polls so I can try that up-to-date information here. Yeah, we've got cryo took the lead, is up at $30, and scrappy homemade's at $33 now. We just got a few donations there, so we got $3 from Anonymous and $25 from Blanco. Thank you. I've heard a lot of the same names over and over again. I think we got some generous folks in the audience.
Yeah, we do.
Generous.
Thank you, guys. All these are great for votes, but it's greater for the people that you're helping. So we really appreciate that.
Absolutely. Scuzz.
Warm hearts and cold weapons. Cryo moved ahead again.
Another $10 from Scuzz 1204. Cryo for the win. This is a comment. That does sound fun. A freezing rifle.
So a scrappy homemade snowball thrower, basically.
Oh, that's a good idea. Snowball thrower. I like it. Nihar, you're in chat. Have you had a lot of experience making custom projectiles? Is that in your wheelhouse to do a snowball rifle? Because that sounds really fun. Let's see. Mystic Rogue with $10 toward Fire Based. Oh, we've got Fire and Ice in war here. Oh, are they going for a tie? Are we going to have a Fire and Ice weapon? Because that sounds cool. Flaming Snowballs. Blade Killer.
Snowballs. I want that this winter.
It sounds like a disease. Blade Killer with Scrap Homemade.
Only Eskimos get those.
Jan, are you much of a gamer?
No.
No,
I'm sorry.
Oh, do you have you in the? Are you one who's like lightly touched, like you've done some Mario Kart, or are you just full on? I've never had time for games, no interest.
As a kid, like Mario Kart and like Zelda and that kind of stuff, you know, and then watching my cousins play like a lot of games. So, but I wouldn't say that I've ever been a gamer. Although I do know the cheat code up, down, left, right, BA, select, start
The
for
Konami code. Yeah.
Yes. Because I had a cousin that made me memorize it.
So Jan, what you're basically saying is, I didn't play games. I live them.
I live the game. Yeah.
I mean, the
am
Konami code is a
interested
nice
in
shield, though. It's a nice shield to like pretend if you need to, if you need some street cred when you're talking to folks.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying, like, I am interested. I just don't know where to start. And then I'm kind of like, it's overwhelming because, like, the worlds are so big and a lot of games, you know, and it's just like, I don't know. What I have played has been pretty linear.
Okay.
It seems, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
there are too many games coming out now. It is really hard to keep up with it all. So and I game all the time, and I feel that of like I don't know where to start. Like anytime I'm like gonna come out because I don't have a ton of time to game anymore. So if I'm not playing these games I work on, what's that?
It'll suck all your time away. You start saying, I'm going to play for half an hour. The next thing you know, the birds are tripping outside your day's toast.
Yeah, didn't that happen to you, Wes, on Oblivion Remaster Day, where it was just like
always, every time? And it's not like I didn't play it before for hundreds and hundreds of hours, but I just got sucked right back in again.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the Tommy gun that I showed you, that was created by Exposed Designs. I put the link on the chat, but it's exposed with no E. So just Exposed Designs, and they're the ones who also created the armor. I gotta say for Peter, who just looks fantastic in it.
Fantastic,
so cool,
very nice.
They need to get some Scribe Halen armor. Then you guys could travel around together.
Very cool,
dude.
Let's see. I missed a bunch of donations. Hold on. Let's see. We've got Mystic Rogue with $10 toward Fire Based, Blade Killer with $1 toward Scrap Homemade, Blanco with $2.50 toward Fire Based, Choo Choo with $10 toward Cryo, and Blade Killer with $1 toward Cryo, which means we have Cryo in the lead with $51, Scrappy Homemade with $34. We'll give the weapon one more minute.
Really running away with it.
It is. That's the only one that's got votes. Nobody's even in the same vein. Like with literally $0 across the board on the others. Scrappy Homemade just took it. That's why we have to rotate the polls every year, because there's certain categories that get too popular. And I'm like, all right, we got to give the others a chance, a fighting chance. Blanco with $18.50 toward just the charity. There was no poll selected.
That's nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Blanco. If that was a mistake, pep up in chat, and we can artificially inflate one of the numbers for you. I could see that. That sounds like a number where he was trying to force a tie somewhere. 1850. How are you guys doing? Are you guys holding up? Wes, Lear?
Doing great. We're Lear and Jan keep swapping places. Just both laundry in different locations.
I'm just in a pretty heavy back and forth email, so I'm just going to fade away for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
It's not anything nefarious or lascivious. It's falloutious.
Oh, well, that's exciting.
No, I'm going back. I'm going out in about a week and a half out to the West Coast. As a matter of fact, on the 28th or so, 27th or 28th.
You excited to get back out there?
Oh God, are you kidding? So I'll be checking in with you guys, I think, from the hotel room.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
and maybe playing with us on Voiceapalooza if you have time from the hotel room.
That's so cool, Lear.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. They just.
Laundry.
So You're folding the laundry. I'm trying to fold this conversation, so I'll be with you in a moment. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. Congrats. That's great.
All
So
right.
this is like wrestling. Lear just tagged Jan. Jan's now.
And it's kind of funny.
We appreciate it. You can get stuff done by doing this. This is perfect. So it's a good day for Zero Cam. All right, let's wrap up these weapon polls here. So we've got Cryo. Excuse me, choking on this Cliff Bar. $51 for Cryo takes the win. And on the weapon style, Scrappy Homemade, no chance. It was 34-0. They just took it away. So next up, we're going into armor and clothing. So Nero, not to be
Over
mistaken.
1,000, by the way.
We are over 1,000. Oh, fantastic!
Awesome.
1080. Nice work, everybody.
That's so great.
So next up, we are going to do our gear that you can wear. So whether it be clothing or armor. We have a phenomenal designer coming in who goes by Nero, not her, Nero. And he is going to design either some clothing for your character, some armor, so like maybe some like a chest plate or something like that. New this year, we've added power armor piece. Now, we added piece because it is no way anybody could do a full suit of power armor 3D modeling in one weekend. So a piece of power armor. Or some accessories. So accessories could be maybe a neck piece or an eye patch or a mix of random little bits.
How about the power armor cod piece?
The cod piece, yes.
Yeah.
I think if we do, maybe it could be a piece plus cod piece. I think cod piece could just be a throw in. You just add that in.
They look like a ballet dancer.
What do they keep in there? No.
It was the Val Kilmer's secret agent spoof, where he ran across the front of all the ballet dancers because it was like a shelf. Anyway, get back to my email.
First donation, anonymous. Annie's in here again. $3 for accessories. I don't think we've ever had accessories one. I think it's always been armor or clothing so far.
Finally, you get a chance to accessorize in the wasteland.
What are some good wasteland accessories? What are some not traditional like clothing, but like accessories? What could you wear on a character that could be interesting?
Bottle cap opener.
Bottle cap opener, like on your belt, maybe, or
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
The one that always comes to mind for me is like an eye patch, or you could do like a face mask, like a
Oh yeah!
like a Bane type of thing.
Oh, that's fun.
Is it something you can accessorize your Pip-Boy with?
Ooh,
I guess he could do
that's fun.
that could be part of it. I guess we could do
What
like
about
a Pip-Boy
what
paint
if
job.
Your Pip-Boy can project a holographic.
Oh, a little holographic thing on there. Now we're going to be challenging their skills. I think a paint job could be definitely done. Like you just deck out your Pip-Boy in some colors or something. Pig with $5 toward power armor piece. Samus with $5 toward accessories, and Choo Choo with $25 toward power armor piece. Choo Choo's just coming in and laying the hammer down on some of these polls. Just comes in with big old bids to set things off in one direction. He knows what he wants.
Yeah, Choo Choo is like, I will take it. Keeps raising the paddle. I bid again.
We have got $30 toward power armor piece, so that is going to be our winner so far. We'll have one more poll after this, and then that'll be it. We'll have the data we need to go start planning this thing out. So the next steps after we finish these two polls is our writers will go through and generally we'll have like a powwow meeting probably sometime this weekend, and we'll go over all of the poll results with the whole team so that if anybody's got any concerns about how they're going to do something, they can get advice. We'll talk about how we can work some of these things in together. How can we make Lear's companion work well with the romance mystery? What kind of characters could we do for you two? And then who's going to get the quirk? What did we cinematic narrator? I think we may have to, before we end, we may have to have each of you give us your best cinematic narrator. So we can see how you guys will play that role.
I think it'd be very funny if they're both just cinematically narrating their own side of the romance.
Oh yeah!
Oh,
All right, let's see here. We've got some more.
He said, she said. Basically, you're telling me though, Lear would be a wingman, yeah?
Could be. could be helping you while you're narrating what's happening. And then Lear came in as had my back. Caribbean crab with $1 gives one for it's all everybody power armor piece. This is going to be like the I should not be eating while I'm talking. For the scrap homemade, where we're just going to get a runaway here with the power armor pieces. We've got Caribbean crab with $1 and says, "When life gives you crabs, you make a crab army." Oh, this is Ryan Graham. And Ryan Graham said the 1850 was for fire to make it even. Ooh, did we get even on fire and cryo? Let's see. 1850. No, I think cryo still won by $1. Oh no, he's right. He does. We got cryo and fire based. So we got our flaming snowballs. We did it, guys. Good luck.
Flaming snowballs.
That's so fun.
Sounds like a band.
Flaming snowballs, ladies and gentlemen.
Before I bring out the Samoan Huskies and Heat, here now, the Flaming Snowball.
Wait, isn't that's going to be perfect for your jive talking? Maybe you can be part of the band.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Annie with $10 toward power armor piece. It does look like we're getting a power armor piece. I think I kind of figured that one was going to be exciting. Power armor is just cool, right? Like, did everybody get a chance to put on the power armor? Did you guys all beg to put it on? Like, I feel like if I'm on that set, I'm like, just let me step in for just a minute.
They beg, but very, very few are blessed with that. I've allegedly been promised an opportunity this season.
Oh,
so
nice.
Yeah, it is awesome. It is real. What was fun was I was on set the day Mr. Handy was delivered, and it was like Jonah, the director, and Graham, the showrunner. They were like kids on Christmas morning. They're opening up the crate, and they hear this thing is with the circular saw arms and everything were there. It was like, and they were orbiting around it, looking at it like, ooh, it reminded me of the opening scene in 2001.
I know you said earlier they like to do everything practical. Did they puppet that thing?
Good question.
I don't know. I did not see the actual filming of it. They were discussing what can they do. Is it going to be cable? Is it?
Yeah.
Those guys, Carrie and the rest of the Legacy boys, are just off the charts. I mean,
That's
they
so
are
fun.
Space cadets.
The practical filmmaking is so fun just because it feels like cheating now to we just CGI everything, and then like people having to actually like figure out the mechanics of the real life stuff seems like it's going to be a lost art before long, and it's cool.
No, not with Jonah and Lisa at the helm. They that's a last resort. They'll try everything.
Nice.
Make it real.
Cool.
All right, so we're gonna lock in power armor piece as our armor type, and then we're gonna end on the armor style. So what is this gonna kind of look like? So our options are makeshift post-war. So is this something somebody put together out of old junk they found? Futuristic 50s sci-fi. So is this gonna look like something out of an old sci-fi magazine? Modern realistic. So is this going to look like it could actually exist in our real life? And then we threw a wild card in there, costume / mascot. So this is a power armor piece. So you could imagine like a power armor Mickey Mouse helmet, for example, except legally not Mickey Mouse.
Right.
Some sort of rat.
All right, let's see here. We have got $30 toward costume mascot from Choo Choo. Again, Choo Choo coming in, setting the stage for each of these. Anonymous with $3 toward costume mascot. Everybody wants to see the mascot power armor. I don't blame them. Pig with $10 toward futuristic 50s sci-fi. So costume mascot taking a clear lead. This is the danger when we introduce new categories every year, is that they're too different than everything else, and everyone's, oh, I gotta see that. But ultimately, as long as we're raising money for Alzheimer's Association, it doesn't matter. All the votes go to the same place.
Futuristic robot, is that like Robbie the robot and Danger Will Robinson?
I mean, isn't that kind of the inspiration for the Protectron?
Mm.
Kind of got that vibe.
It does have that vibe.
All right, let's see here. Refresh this poll. So we're at $10 on future sci-fi, $10 on modern realistic, $33 on costume mascot. Oops, Samus comes in with $25 for futuristic 50s sci-fi, taking the lead away from the costume mascot. Sorry, Choo Choo, you've been outvoted.
Always take the mascot and stick it on Preston Garvey. I also have him in a sneaky red dress as well. It makes it a little easier when he's always coming to me about a new settlement.
We've got Nistic Rogue with $25 toward futuristic sci-fi, Chef with $10 toward futuristic sci-fi. All right, that's just running away with it now. $70 on that one. I think that's our biggest total on any individual poll vote tonight. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
What are we at total wise? We're at 1232 for the night.
It's good.
It's a good
Lear, is that a drumstick?
Yes.
Do you have a drum kit in there?
Everything. Stand by.
He's gonna play us off tonight.
Yes.
Yes. Please.
Oh, we
Dude,
got
I
some
feel like-
maracas.
Oh my gosh. You feel like you could do everything.
Tambourine.
Yeah.
You went from Davy and Fallout to Davy Jones the moment you held that tambourine.
Daydream believer. No, since I'm such a performing floozy, one of my bullet points is Foley artist.
Oh, nice.
Fun.
Yeah, and also I'm old character, and I love the organic creation of sound effects.
And
And
you
I've
would
done
know what the name of the Foley artist from the Three Stooges was, right?
no.
They called themselves Murder and Mayhem.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I do know that Foley, Jack Foley, came from Long Island, but that's
No way.
yes. I'm such a flaming Long Islander. I can't stand it.
Guys, we
But
just got a $500 donation
What?
from a dweller and his dog. No poll, just wanted to help the cause.
Hey, Dweller.
Wow.
If you ever come to any of these conventions that we do, like Fallout for Hope and Comic-Cons and things like that, come up and introduce yourself. We'd love to meet you. Holy smokes, 500 smackers.
Wow.
Very generous.
Thank you.
Amount of good that you're able to do with that. Thank you. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
thank
wow.
you.
To you and your dog.
Yeah, dweller and his dog. Thank you so
And your
much.
little dog too.
Wow, that is a hefty donation. That is awesome. I was making sure I had to read it like 3 times. Be like that's 4 zeros there, right? Choo Choo with $40 toward costume mascot, trying to reclaim the throne. There, did he do it? He did. Put it up to 83 over 70. The armor style is going to be our big moneymaker for tonight. Man, this is that is stunning. 1780 for the night so far. Thank you guys.
Stunning.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's so great. I feel like, did we meet Dweller and his dog at the Wasteland Jamboree?
I don't know. Is Dweller and Dog, are you in chat?
Because, hold on, I'm looking, and Dweller and Dog. Maybe I'm making that up. I like to make things up.
You're
Is
making
Archie an
things up
artist?
again, Arnold.
Dweller, yeah. Yeah, either there, we got GCX coming up, and then there's the Mojave Mayhem. Hopefully we get a chance to meet you and hug you. And
Pignus says
Yeah.
Dweller was in
Show
West
your man
Virginia,
respect.
so you
Yeah.
may have met them already.
I feel like they're an artist. I feel like they drew a picture and gave one to me. Like they were very
Oh.
talented. And hold on, I don't know if this was who I think it is, but I have a blocker on my social media. So I only have 5 minutes to look it up. So-
You preventing yourself from doom scrolling?
Yes, I went down a very dark hole in February, and I was just like, I gotta stop this. So
If this is the
Um,
person, I'm gonna post it in our chat.
it
And
says that Dweller does do the comics. Yeah, that's who Dweller is.
yes, yes,
There
they're
you go.
so nice. Yeah, yay.
awesome,
that's so great.
awesome. I have not had the pleasure. This is the first time I'm hearing of this person. This is
Yeah.
They rock. Let's see.
That's
We
so
got some
cool.
more bids in. We've got Annie with $13 toward future sci-fi. Blanco with $13 toward Future Sci-Fi, and Mystic Rogue with 15. I think we've got a little last minute war here going on between Future Sci-Fi and Costume Mascot, trying to wrap us up for the night. Guys, we're gonna go for one more minute.
Says nothing says mysterious romance like putting on a mascot uniform.
I've got something for Annie. She's been such a great donator tonight.
Oh,
I don't want to set the world on fire. Never mind.
Oh, what a tease. Busted out the guitar. We didn't get to hear it.
Oh,
Do you know Old Man Liver, a fellow out in Good Springs, Nevada?
Yeah.
He owns the Pioneer Saloon, and he and his wife, Stephanie, young woman liver, Old Man Liver. In November, we're going to be jamming on the stage. And so.
Oh, nice.
oh, that's fun.
I mean, Whiskey River, Take My Mind, and The Weight. And I want to
Oh.
do, I don't want to set the world on fire.
I'm going to be there with my, not a lighter. Nobody uses a lighter anymore, but I guess my phone going back and forth with the light.
Whipping Post, Stairway to Heaven.
How about yeah, Rebird. Wes, Jan, are either of you and have any secret musical talents?
Oh
Jan is a
yeah!
fantastic singer.
Oh,
You
That's
are.
right.
You have she has one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard.
Wow.
Wes
I
is so
I just
kind.
sing-
That's a
Yeah.
big compliment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's wonderful.
Aw, I love you, Wes.
Jeez.
The only singing I can do, if you ever listen to go to ikilledsanta.com, you've heard of the Fat Guy Red, but I did that. So,
I killed Santa. Wait, do I not know
if you
this?
go to that, I'm singing. I'm actually singing on that. And Mike
This-
Ross and I do sort of a Barney Fife meets Chami Chong thing at the end to finish it all off. So it's kind of fun.
This sounds like a
Mike
song my
Rawson
kids
does
would
all the
introduce me
voices for
to.
all the ghouls. And does the best Don Knotts impression you ever hear in your life.
Oh yeah, it's pretty great.
Let's see, Annie with a $10 donation toward Costume Mascot, not quite able to take the throne away from Future Sci-Fi, and that is a wrap, guys. We're gonna close off the polls. Any other donations are welcome, of course, to help out the Alzheimer's Association. But we're gonna wrap up our polls. We're gonna go over them one last time, so our team can start planning, because we got about 10 days to get your guys' characters all written and ready to go. So up, Choo Choo. I think he snuck in one before I was able to close down the poll. He did. Costume Mascot takes it by $7
Feels
on
so
the end.
romantic.
Snuck
Wow.
it in right at the end.
Little donation.
All
That's
right,
amazing.
let's go over our final what we're gonna be building for you guys. So we are going to be writing a story. It's going to be a romantic mystery, a tale of personal gain and greed, featuring a character who is a cinematic self-narrator. Along the way, you're going to make a new friend who's going to be a charismatic and charming merchant or entrepreneur from the Atom Cats, played by our friend Lear Leary.
Hiya.
You're going to acquire a new home set in a skyscraper that was a fortified bunker for somebody before, and it is going to have accommodations for you and your lover, a trophy room, and be friendly to dog meat. At some point, you're going to be traipsing into a dungeon that is set in a library, and it is going to be filled with mirelurks, raiders, and triggermen. Good luck, dungeon designers. And then you're going to, along the way, find a new rifle that fires both cryo and fire-based projectiles. Maybe both at the same time. We don't know. We'll let Near Her get creative there. And that is going to be in the jury-rigged junk / scrap and homemade stylings. And you are going to pick up a costume / mascot themed piece of power armor. I mean, it's got to be a helmet, right? Like, it's got to be a mascot head.
Or the cod
The cod piece, both. Let's go both. Why can't we have both? So thank you guys. Thank you, Jan Johns, Wes Johnson, and Lear Leary for hanging out to help us raise some money tonight. And we'll be hanging out again in 11 days, where you will all be handed scripts, and you're just gonna have to wing it, because it's gonna be whatever we can write in the next 10 days.
So fun.
So I will try and get you guys your scripts at least a day in advance, so you can workshop something in your head for what you want to do. but you know, it's for fun. So you know, don't stress over it too much. You're all pros, so I'm sure you're going to blow people away with your performances.
It's going to be fun. This is going to be a blast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much.
I couldn't
And
think
also-
of two more fun people to go out in the wasteland and play with.
But serious. And this is the most fun I've ever had doing laundry, just for the record. So.
Nice. So, huge shout out to the audience and all the wonderful
Yeah.
people who donated. Dweller
Oh, yeah,
with that huge donation at the
Dweller.
end. Woo.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
But thank you to everybody. All of these donations matter. It is all going to add up, and the Alzheimer's Association is going to do some good work. So thank you,
Yeah.
everybody.
And thank you, King. You again.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, man.
You, King, the entire royal court, the crew. We can't do any of this without you, and all of you folks who are making the donations. We've got a lot of stuff coming up this month, and I can't wait to see all of you there. The blessings that you give to the families that are going through the toughest times in their lives for Alzheimer's disease. We have fun, but you guys are making a huge difference. Thanks for being the light.
Guys, I think there's only one way to end this. I think we all have to yell maximum crab on the count of 3. Are you ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3. Maximum
Maximum
crab!